Hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB judging reaction video. And today we are reacting to the dream car competition judging. So before I get started, guys, make sure don't forget to give us some thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, consider joining the Patreon, links in the description below. Membership starts from only £3 per month and you can get access to the Patreon's WhatsApp group and the VIP Facebook group, where obviously all the winners are there and all the panels are there. If you need any help, we can always get help. So it's only £3 per month, guys. Give it a go. All right, so let's go ahead and play this week's judging video.
Parsons Green, Southwest London. My name is Christian Williams, a presenter here at BOTB. And we're here this morning to judge the latest dream car competition, which ran from the 8th to the 14th of February 2021. And just before I hand over to the lawyer this morning, once again, massive congratulations to last week's winner of the dream car competition, Kai Sellers, winning a brand new Ford Ranger Raptor plus £70,000. I'd now like to pass over to Charlie Hanson from Onside Law, who will oversee the proceedings this morning.
My name is Charlie Hanson from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditing company Assets. I would now like today's judges to introduce themselves and, using the secure link provided, mark on the screen where they think the centre of the ball should be. The group will then come to a final.
Father Steve with us. How's it going, Father Steve?
My name is Matt Cannon.
Myself.
Not too bad.
My name is Chloe Morgan and I'm a goalkeeper for Crystal Palace Women.
Good morning. My name is Peter Giorgio and I am a futsal and football referee.
I'm Nigel Hicks. I've been a Supply League match official for the best part of 30 years and I'm an experienced football administrator.
Hi, my name is Ari Mendonca. I've been involved in football for over 30 years, firstly as a player and then as a referee.
Yes, I can.
Good morning. My name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having been with Chelsea, Fulham and Leyton Orient.
Good morning, my name's Hugh Gilroy. I'm a referee, mentor, tutor and observer.
Hi, my name's Renee Hector and I play football for Watford FC Women and I'm a coach for Tottenham Hotspur Foundation.
Judging don't seem that bad, Cam.
Yeah,
Hi,
not bad.
My name is Kieran Fitzgibbon.
So far, so
I've played
good.
Football for more than 30 years.
Apart from
Now
Nigel
senior
has been
county
quite
referee.
close, and I think Ari, as usual, went really high.
Hi, I'm Matthew Ray. I've affiliated in multiple counties across England, currently in Gloucestershire, and have refereed from grassroots through to professional academies.
Not bad. My coordinate there.
Judges, please now come to a final panel decision.
Okay, so this is the cluster. Now, there is it's actually a very controversial topic for judging being all over the place, especially from our side, from the audience, from other YouTubers, from BOTB, from everyone else. I don't want to go in detail today, but I got obviously email and everything from BOTB saying obviously it's they're all human and they can, you know, if you are not close, that doesn't mean they done bad judging or anything. It's not about me. If BOTB or anyone else watching who is relevant to this topic, I would like to say is, you know, on this picture, as you can see, that looks okay to me. Reason, because height is the confusing bit on this thing in this picture, but you got the thing right, X right, which is a narrow band. That's how I like to see, like the judges, basically. It's not about it's close to my coordinate. I was a runner-up today, but not because I was a runner-up today. I said I appreciated good judging when I was in zone 3 and 4. Zone 3 and 4. Now here, yes, height is the issue. When I looked today, I went low, then I went in the middle. Steve, probably, I don't know if you went slightly higher. There's other players went high and low. So that was the cluster of even from the audience. I'm not saying this because it's matching our cluster or it's close to the average. But what I like to see that it has to make sense. Doesn't matter if it's close to mine coordinate or our average or not close to our average. It has to make sense. Now, typical bad judging where we react to it and we do get quite vocal and everything is on this picture. If you saw a judge went there like that close, some of them went there, one of them if they went there, some of them went there, that's when we talk about it. That's what we call a poor judging. On this picture, it makes sense. Well, I can understand there's two set of judges. Some of them went probably with his left eye, another one probably the second set went with his right eye, which is his left basically. And this is the two clusters, as you can see, but it's pretty much on the same line. Height is confusing, I understand. So it has to make sense. We're not here to take the piss out of judges. We're not here to swearing at judges or anything. I understand that's obviously I get too excited sometimes. I do use those words and everything. I understand that. I do respect the judges and BOTB because I love BOTB and all of us, we love BOTB. That's why we care about it. If you didn't care about BOTB, we wouldn't be making these videos.
We'd be playing either, would we?
Yes, this channel, I'm featuring or trying to promote BOTB from last 2 to 3 years now, free of cost. I'm not sponsored or anything. So legally, I'm allowed to say whatever I want. It's my opinion. Now, we're not, like I said, we're not here to take the piss. We are here to tell that it has to make sense because you call those judges professionals, and I'm sure they're professionals. They've been in football for such a long time, so we expect something good from them, and that's nothing wrong with it because it's our money. Now here, that's fine, but I would have reacted the same way if they went, some of them went here. That wouldn't make sense. Some of them went here, that wouldn't make sense. If someone of them went there, it wouldn't make sense. If you see the midweek competition picture a couple of weeks ago, you would see that the guy is looking that direction and all of the judges went too much to the left. So that didn't make sense. So like I said, I've got nothing against the judges personally. Personally, there's nothing against them. They didn't do anything wrong to me. But obviously, I would say things and I would make comments about things which is not right in our eyes. Because we've got a good following and obviously a lot of people watch our videos and they obviously I talk on behalf of a lot of people. We got a WhatsApp group has got over 160 people on that single group. We got a large fan following who's got their opinions and they told us things in the comment section below. Based on that, I have to talk on behalf, because if I say something, it does get noticed somehow. Obviously, it's related to BOTB and they will notice, they will watch, they will observe that what we do. But we are here to make things better. We're not here to take the piss and just demotivate people. If it was the case, I wouldn't be motivating people from last 3 years. 2 to 3 years I've been making video. I never said give up on BOTB. I never said play less ticket. I never said don't play BOTB. All I said, only thing I always say in here on our videos, that don't ever give up. We love the company and we are here to help. Now, when that BK incident happened, even though it was nothing to do with BOTB, maybe that guy himself is extremely lucky and it's nothing against them. But we did come up in here, done a live stream just to show, just to tell people that it's got nothing to do with BOTB. At least keep people motivated. No one knows the inside story, what's going on. I'm the one who knows the inside story. I'm the one get all the messages from people saying, do you know what, Cam? They're taking the piss. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. So that's why I do sometimes raise my voice. Reason being, when there is a poor judging, if I say things out and everything, people does get that satisfaction, like, yes, he said something and that's our voice. That's what I present on behalf of all of our audience. There's nothing against BOTB. There's nothing against those judges. So like I said on this picture, it does make sense to go high and low. I understand that. But even though, if you can see those two coordinates, it doesn't really make much of a sense. But because it's not miles away from those actual average coordinates, keep it in mind, it's not because of it was close to our average. Whatever the average is, they're not miles away from there. It's okay. They might be quite higher up in this picture because it's a confusing thing about the height. It's confusing to get the height right. I understand that. And I agree with that. And I agree with those older judges that went high and low. So that coordinate on the top, that's really high. But it does make sense in a way. The low coordinate, it's really low, but it does make sense in a way. Do you know what I mean? So that's what we are here to do. We're not here, we're not against BOTB, we're not against the judges. Do you know what I mean? We do respect the company, we love that company. That's why I'm carrying on playing. I've been playing for so many years. I didn't give up. There were so many times I spent over £300 to £400 and got probably £30 to £40 credit back. Never moaned about it. BOTB didn't receive a single email from me saying, oh, this, that, I'm losing money, I'm giving up, and this, that. Like, people get frustrated and everything. No one can show me anything. Do you know what I mean? So that's how it is. But only thing I say is just to improve. Everything is improving. This is kind of whatever the criticism we do, it's constructive. We try our best to make things better, not make things worse. We never demotivate anyone saying, oh, this is bad. You know what? Judging's crap. You're never going to win. Give up. We don't ever say that. There is so many players in our thing on the what's he called on the chat. We see they're like, give up, give up, give up. Me, Sean, Steve, Paul, we always try to say, you know what, mate, don't give up. Play one ticket. Play one ticket. You never know. Play one ticket. You never know. That's what I say. Even I was about to give up, to be honest, last few weeks ago, because I was so upset about the judging. The way they did it was a proper piss take. But do you know what? What I thought, reason I didn't give up is not about, because I think this is not just me, because I don't stand by myself. I got a group of people who follow me, and because they follow me, I don't want to set a bad example in front of the people. That's why I just literally next competition I played free ticket. I said, you know what, we should give the company a chance and let's see if they improve. And we are here for the improvements. We're not here to take the piss. And excuse me, carrying on with the video.
For your reference, the larger white cross is the calculated average of the 10 individual selections.
Thanks very much, Charlie. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
We have three players actually in shot in the picture. The guy in white with the mauve shorts is airborne. He obviously is just jumping up and looking towards the ball. We've got the player just behind him in blue. We've got two eyes looking straight up. The player in the foreground here is just looking in the general direction, and we've got an official or a manager on the side and someone in the stand. But let me just start by drawing some lines up from this player. There's quite a narrow band up from him. I think we're all in agreement that the ball is above that player. It's just height, really. And then from this player in white, you just see his eye, a little bit of white underneath his eye. And so
you see, that's what I like.
Tight.
When you draw lines from the most further up coordinate and the bottom coordinate, or the right or left, whatever way you do it, it has to make sense. You cannot go to a place it doesn't make sense. If they put a cross there, it wouldn't make sense. If they put a cross there, it wouldn't make sense. So as long as it makes sense, I don't mind having a big cluster, because it did make sense. So
cluster going up and a little bit wider. I went for the view because of this eye here with a bit of white underneath. I sort of went more vertical than everybody. I think I'm slightly over to the left, just above where Leo is. Leo, your thoughts on this photograph? I'll highlight you there. How do you feel?
Yeah, hi Matt. Yeah, like you said, the players, he's got 2 feet off the ground, so I believe he's just approaching the ball to head the ball. He's fairly relaxed in his body shape as he's unopposed, and yeah, it's just a matter of how high you think the ball is, Matt.
Yeah.
I always say this. Obviously, he's going to use his forehead to head the ball, and I think it's coming down to him. and he's got a free header. But yeah,
Yeah.
just judging his eye line predominantly.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how high you think it is.
Yeah, and Peter, I'm highlighted they're just below this calculated average. What are your thoughts on this?
Can't really add any more to what Leo just said. I just thought it was just slightly more to the right of your two. So again, it's all to do with the height of the ball, and like you say, it's a nice tight cluster vertically from the player in blue and black down below. Yeah,
sure. Okay, thank you. What I'll do is I'll take you, Nigel, next. You're the lowest of the selections, just slightly below Kieran's choice. How did you see this?
Yeah, morning everyone. Thanks, Matt. Well, I mean, I think two things for me. Firstly, I did see the white under the eye. I think there's a bit of light reflection in there as well, which is possibly as a factor that I wanted to take into account.
It's pretty much the same thing anyway. So just move forward to see if they take anyone off. Let me see.
Off his brow, which would suggest he's in motion. But how did you see this?
The
left and just below.
So that's why
I remove Ari and Hughes.
Okay, the top one he removed.
The calculated average just comes into here, and if I put the magnifier on as over the top of it, sort of encompasses us all again. If I put Hugh and Ari's back in, which are obviously valid choices, the spread is a bit further, and it takes three of the choices out, Nigel, Hugh and Ari. And I think from what the majority of the judges have said, and obviously the 7 closer to this white player, that I believe that the ball is a little bit closer to the white one than both Hugh and Ari's choices. So I'd like to go to a vote to judge the competition with the calculated average with both
so obviously they're going to ask everyone
and where the ball is. So can I go to you?
And it's consistent with the judging we've had before, where we try and keep the crosses that are within the circumference of the circle.
Yeah, thank you. And
that's
Ari?
a good point.
Yes, I agree with your point.
Yeah, thank you very much. Leo?
Yeah, without.
Hugh?
Yeah, best cluster.
Great, thank you. Renee?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Lovely. Kieran?
Yes, Matt, happy with that.
Yeah, and lastly, Matthew?
Yeah, happy with that too.
Okay. Thanks, Charlie. We've decided to judge at the average with Hugh and Ari's choices removed, which brings the calculated average sort of right into the middle of the choices of the rest of the 8 judges.
Great, thanks, Matt. So if you're all happy, please click submit. Thank you, judges. So the coordinates selected are 1, 3, 6, 6.
So 5, 6, 4. So which is very close to the average coordinate and also close to the I was a runner-up as well. But anyway, that's not the case. It's just that all that judges were in a similar position. That's the main thing. That's what we like to see. Now let me show you guys something very quickly. Where is it gone? 1 second, sorry. Because I don't want anyone to get confused about anything. Do you know what I mean? Because there is, I think it seems like a confusion between. Right. So if we go to this judge in here, if I just move it forward. Now look, why wouldn't I get pissed off when you see these crosses here? Look at that cross. Look at that cross. Look at that cross. Look at that cross. These 4 crosses. Even the average itself. Now, if those 4 were that area, it's not about who they removed or who they didn't remove. It's because obviously the only reason they didn't remove anyone on this picture is because it's it's spread out by the same distance, so it's kind of makes sense because you go 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then you got 2 there. So 2 is parallel to the average there. for that side. So obviously, if you wouldn't remove any of this in this kind of situation because it's a panel vote, panel average or whatever. But the problem is, look at these coordinates. I understand what BOTB saying about, everyone's got their opinion, but what kind of opinion is this from this guy here? What kind of cross is that? And he called them professional judges. That's the reason why. That's the reason why we say things on this video that I don't like to see. I'm running a channel here. I've got a bit of a reputation. I've got a lot of people watching here. I've got Father Steve with us, and it's not just about my reputation, it's everyone else that hosting this channel. It's all goes to them. If I do anything wrong, it goes on to everyone kind of thing, because they're gonna think like, oh, probably Cam is bad, probably everyone, all of his mates are bad. No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to come here and shout and scream and everything, because my dad watches these videos. Do you know what I mean? My family watches these videos. So we don't want to say here, come and say things in here as well. Do you know what I mean? So we have got respect. We have got things. So Father Steve, would you like to say anything about this?
Well, I think the judging wasn't too bad this week. I mean, I was out of mine. I was 3 in zone 2. The rest were in zone 1.
Yeah.
So I wasn't upset about it. So I think it was quite good one actually.
We're not that close, but you are happy with the judging, aren't you?
Yeah, I was quite happy with that. Yeah.
Why are you happy? Because you are not close. You shouldn't be happy. I mean, according to a lot of people.
Yeah, it's, as I said, it's the height that was the issue, wasn't it? Because we all had the right line going up. That wasn't the problem. It was just the height of how far it was going, coming from the other player looking over. I mean, even the judges said that it was height was the issue.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you got it right every week, you would be fed up. But I was quite impressed with it. It wasn't. It's been worse.
Of course, it's been a lot worse than that. So obviously, compared to the other judging, like the picture that I showed later, compared to that, it's way better than that. Do you know what I mean? The one that I just shared, the picture. So compared to this, that's why it's not about us being close or not too close. As long as they got a logical explanation and they are in a place where it makes sense, then that's it. Because only reason we say this thing, because this game is already very hard as it is. Very hard, almost next to impossible as it is. Now, if you become so unpredictable, because on the other hand, we don't know which judge they're going to take off. Like today, they took the bottom law off. If they took the top ones off, if they took 2 coordinates off from the bottom, which is actually they could do, because you can't deny that, I'll be in zone 2 or 3. Maybe Steve would be more close that time. Do you know what I mean? But it's acceptable. Whatever they did, whatever way they did, we were happy with it. Do you know what I mean? So, like I said, we're not here to take the piss or anything, but we love the company. But it's just that need to be consistent in good judging, not in going to our areas or someone else's areas. I'm not saying that. You need to be consistent in good judging and what they can do. If they took a little bit of a time, they can do that, because it's very easy to mess it up. I don't know, Father Steve, were you yesterday's stream? Were you in yesterday's stream?
Last night, yes.
Last night, yeah. Do you remember when I drew lines and I went really low?
Yeah.
And then I was like drawing lines and everything. I went at least 200 pixels higher than where I went first. Now, when I drew the first line, I was concentrating. I was doing all right. I was thinking that was the good coordinate. And then I got so confident with the other lines. Why was that? Because I took my little bit of a time, and I realized that actually it doesn't look. It's not actually there where it looks if you zoom in and everything and do your things and all of that. And then I went really high. I went up by 200 pixels. So now this is me. Now, if I played those tickets at the bottom, I would have lost money. But it's okay. It's my own money. But the judges, they need to be careful, because they're not playing, first of all. And like I said, million dreams there on that picture. Do you know what I mean? Million people's dream, or 100,000 people's dream, or 10,000 people's dream on that picture. Do you know what I mean? People play this game with their emotions and hoping they're gonna win, saying fingers crossed we're gonna win, and they wake up early in the morning. So you have to understand. So I'm not saying obviously there's only gonna be one winner anyway. Doesn't matter how good, how accurate they do the judging. If their average is exactly same as our average, it's only there's going to be one winner. There's not going to be two winners or more than one winner. But
No,
at
that's
least
true.
when people see there is a good judging, even though they're not close, they become happy that, you know what, they are right. So we just need to work harder, and we need to work more to get to that level of those professional judges. Not that I need to think like the judges and put a worse coordinate. Instead of going for the best coordinate, I have to go for the worst coordinate and then get to their point. That's what we don't want. That's what we react to these videos. Anyway, I've shared my screen anyway. Before, that was my cluster. My original cluster was very close. So I got about 228 credit back. I was a runner-up and probably got all the money back from the Zone 1 credits. So, which is not bad with last few weeks, which is not too bad. Okay, right. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And I will. We're going live at 9 p.m. Sorry, tonight. We're doing the brand new Dream Car competition picture. Father Steve, thank you so much for joining.
No problem, mate.
Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to give us some thumbs up, and Patreons, guys. Only £3 per month. Very important. Join the Patreons. You can get access to the Patreons WhatsApp group link. As you can see, there's Mario saying, what if I get subscribed to Patreon, what do I get? This is, first of all, Marius, if you want to be a Patreon, your main intention should be to support this channel. Whatever we offer, that's a bonus. But we do say that what you're gonna get, so which is obviously you're gonna get access to the Patreons group where all the winners are there, all the panels are there, can help you out. If you need any help, you can ask us there. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock. Have it.